Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a kind of purpley look, but like a muted purple. I'm going to be using a few new products that I haven't tried before, so I'm excited to give them a go. But the first thing we're going to use, I forgot the name of this palette. It was in the box that it came in, but I took it out. This is from Pacifica, and it is wild hemp infused eyeshadows. And I believe it was called something to do with quartz, the name of the palette. It does look like this inside. It has one of these little things that I never use. And I'll swatch them for you real quick. The shade names aren't really in a particular order on the back that I know which is which, but they're Quartz, Dusty, Smoky Quartz, Tiger, and Crystal Flower. So this is the first really light nude shade that's in the palette. This is the next one. Middle shade. So these are just some nice light shadows. That's pretty pigmented. And for the last one, okay. So they swatched pretty nicely. So I am just going to be doing a light look with that, and then we'll move on to the other products that are new to me that I'm going to give a try. So to start with, I'm going to take this Luxie 237 blending brush, and I'm going to go into that lightest nude shade and just put that in my crease. So the next shade I'm going to go into is that deeper brown kind of shade, and I'm just going to put that into my crease. That is pretty pigmented. I'm going to do like a shape in my outer V with this color. So also in the outer corner, we're going to take that darkest shimmery shade, and I'm going to lay that. This looks like it's going to have some pretty big fallout, so I'm going to try to be careful with that. Well, this is a really pretty color. It does have some fallout like I assumed it would. I'm also going to go underneath my outer bottom lash line. I'm going to go back in with that first blending brush that I used and just soften these edges out. So far, this is a really nice shadow, though. It's blending out really well. Seems to be working fine. It does have fallout on my face, but I expect that from a chunky kind of shade like that. So I'm going to go next into this middle shade. And this almost looks like a rosy kind of color. Yeah, a little bit. I'm going to go into the first half of the eye with that on that same flat brush. This one doesn't have a name, which is why I didn't mention the name. I think it's just a drugstore brush that I had got a long time ago. It's still standing strong. I really think I can't remember the brand. I'm just going to put that in the front half right here. And I'm going to take that last shimmery shade and put that right in the center of the lid. It honestly looks almost the same as the shade I just laid down. I mean, it really looks just about the same. I'm just going to wipe the fallout off of my face because, like I said, there is some fallout with this. And I'm going to go back in and make sure everything is blended nicely. So to give this more of a purple pizzazz, because this isn't quite as purple as I thought they were going to be. In the palette, they look a little more like they have a little bit more of a purple undertone to them, but on the eye, they look just really kind of neutral. So I'm going to take a fun liner. This is the Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in the shade Vivid from LA Girl. I'm sure you guys have heard me say it before. I have swatches and a tutorial and a try-on and a wear test and all that fun stuff of these, and I'll link that up here. That added just a fun little pop of color. The next thing I'm going to do is take this blush in See You Later from Colourpop on my Luxie 516 Duo Fiber brush. And I'm going to go ahead and add some blush to my face. Alright, so the next product we're going to try is from Ofra. It is their bronzer in the shade Americano, which just looks like this. I have never tried their bronzers before. No idea how it's going to work, how it's going to look. But let's swatch it. Okay. It does look like it has a little bit of like a sheen to it, not so much a shimmer or like a glitter. It does look like a typical bronzer, which most of them do have some type of sheen to it, so that looks like a bit too much. This is going to be on my Aesthetica P12 brush, and I'm just going to bronze where I would normally bronze. I like using a big fluffy brush like this to apply my bronzer, and in places I want the bronzer to be a little bit more concentrated, I take the brush and I pinch it like that and apply it, and then just go back in and give it some swoops to blend it out. It looks really pretty on the skin. It definitely has a sheen to it. There's definitely like a little bit of a glowy kind of look to it. It is a bit more powdery than what I'm used to. You know, my favorite bronzer has been the Pure Bronze and Brighten palette bronzer, and I really like this though. I'm going to continue to use this and see how much I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do my lashes, and then I'm going to come back and try the last new product I have. And now I'm just going to use my Just to Tint in Chubby Bunny, and these two things were what I showed you in my Colourpop haul video. I'll link that up there if you want to see it, if you have not watched it yet. I got some really good stuff. So I don't feel like this needs anything, but I want to do something else. So I'm going to take this Iconic London Lip Plumping Gloss. I can't say that, and if you watched the video where I reviewed this in, I really can't say that. I'll link that up here if you want to see that. This was from my Boxy Pop-Up haul, but this is in the shade Peekaboo. And I'm just going to gloss up a little. Alright, so for the last thing I want to review and try is from something I've never tried before. It is called So Susan Cosmetics, and this is a light shifting highlighting cream Dream Maker in the shade Pop Star. So it just comes in what pretty much all the liquid highlighter containers I've seen look like. It's got a little tip like this. Let's put a little out. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty shiny. So what I like to do is dot a little on the back of my hand when I'm dealing with a liquid highlighter. And I'm going to take my finger and pat it into that. And just pat it directly onto the skin. Oh wow, okay. That blended in really nicely. And it did not pick up my makeup like the Kat Von D one that I tried the other day. Most definitely picked up my makeup. That's really pretty. It's really like, I don't know, like glass looking, you know? It's not shimmery or glittery. Let me use my Luxie, forgot what it is, 522. How do I forget? I use it pretty much every day. Tapered highlighter brush. Oh, I really like this. This is so like subtle and light. It's very nice. So that is just really, really nice. And it goes with that bronzer really well. So far I'm really liking each thing that I tried. I feel like these are some nice shadows. They're really subtle. Like I said, I thought they were going to be more purple than they are. I'm not sure if you can tell or not by the camera, but especially the shimmers definitely have like some purple pink undertones, but I feel like it's coming more off the eyes and more like a pinky taupey kind of shade. But I mean, I like it. It's really pretty. They blended out well. They worked really well. And as far as the bronzer goes, I mean, I'm liking it so far. I feel like it's a little powdery compared to the one I normally use, but, and I also, I don't know if I love their containers they've been using lately. You know, I love Ofra, but I just feel like this isn't very durable. It just feels, I wouldn't say cheap, but it almost feels cheap. I just don't necessarily love it. The Pure Bronze and Brighten palette that I have, although, you know, it is more sturdy, probably because it comes with 3 different things in it, and it has a mirror. It's like a thicker plastic, like a thicker case that it comes in, and this just feels kind of like it may break if I try to travel with it, which is kind of scary. And for this highlighter, I really love this highlighter. I mean, it's probably, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it's probably one of my favorite liquid highlighters that I've tried. And it is completely dry on the skin. It does not feel tacky. It did not pick up my foundation, and it's just a really nice shade. They had several shades. I chose this one because I felt like it would go with my skin tone better, which I think it did. And I think it goes with the bronzer that I have on really well. But yeah, I'm excited to keep using these things and trying these things. Alright, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any comments, leave them below. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. I post every Tuesday and Thursday, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!